Have you ever wondered what happens to emergency calls that never get answered in time? Let me tell you a story that still haunts an entire town in Oklahoma. It was July 4th, 2002, a day of fireworks and celebration. But at 2:27 in the morning, when the town slept, an emergency call came into the local police station. The tired operator answered, expecting a drunk prank as usual, but instead, she heard a faint whisper. "Please, help me. He's coming." The operator straightened up immediately. Her training kicked in. "Ma'am, can you tell me your location?" she asked, trying to keep her voice calm. All she heard was soft sobbing. Then the woman whispered again, choking on her tears. "He's here. Please." Suddenly, a loud crash echoed through the phone, followed by heavy breathing. Then silence. The line went dead. The operator tried calling back, but the call was untraceable. Back then, in 2002, GPS tracking on calls wasn't as strong as today. They only saw it was from an unregistered prepaid phone. Officers were dispatched to check nearby areas, but without a location, they returned with nothing. They filed it under possible prank or dropped call. It became just another lost note in their logbook. But 2 days later, a farmer named Thomas called the police early morning. His voice shook as he spoke. "Officer, there's something in my old barn. It smells wrong." When the police arrived, they expected a dead animal. But as they stepped inside, a rotten, thick stench filled their lungs. Flies buzzed everywhere. Under layers of dusty hay, they found her. A young woman in her early 20s lay lifeless. Her hands were tied tightly behind her back with rusted metal wire. Her mouth was gagged with cloth that had turned dark red. Her eyes were wide open, frozen in terror, as if death itself stood before her when she breathed her last. Beside her was a small phone, screen cracked, battery dead. The officers felt sick. The operator checked call records. Yes, it was her. She had called for help. And no one came in time. An autopsy revealed her body was filled with bruises and deep scars. She had been tortured for days before she died from asphyxiation. Investigations suggested she was a hitchhiker, picked up by a man pretending to be a taxi driver. The killer was never caught. Locals believe he still drives the roads at night, looking for his next victim. Years passed, and the barn remained abandoned. In 2011, it was demolished to build a storage unit, but workers refused to work after dusk. They claimed to hear a woman sobbing in the darkness. Some heard faint whispers saying, "Please, help me. He's coming." Others reported seeing a shadowy figure of a woman tied up, vanishing the moment they turned the lights on. The land still remains unsold. No business dares to build there. Because who wants to hear desperate whispers in the dead of night? Did this story give you chills? Imagine. One call could have saved her life. What would you have done if you were that operator? Like, subscribe, and share if this story haunted you today. Comment below. Do you want more true horror, ghost stories, psychological thrillers, or mythological mysteries? Your thoughts inspire the next story.